Hey, it's Hannah Clubley here from Studio Music Network, and I'm currently joined by Cooper, Ryan, Josh, and Noah from Soap.
Hi.
Currently named one of the biggest, most exciting grassroots bands of the UK at the minute. You're about to kick off your UK tour. Excited?
Yeah,
we are very excited.
Yeah.
Very excited.
I'm super excited to be here and chat to you today. So,
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
to kick things off, can you share the story behind how you got into music and how you formed the band?
This is a good question.
I feel like a lot of it stems from our parents showing us music when we were little.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially these.
Yeah, especially these guys.
Like
We've got a video of us when we're like babies, pretty much.
Yeah.
The drum is great.
Yeah, like
I broke the first drum kit I played.
Yes.
Oh, no.
I don't remember not playing the guitar, so yeah, I think we started quite early. We all just loved music.
Yeah, for sure. I started in musical theatre, which is quite a...
Oh.
Yeah, you don't want to find those videos. They're pretty horrendous. But then that one thing led to another, and I'm now a musician, so...
Yeah.
Well, like, sort of. I play bass, I don't know if that counts.
Yeah, no, I just started in school really.
Yeah.
From my parents doing open mics and whatever, and yeah, that's how I got into it really.
And then we all met online, basically.
Yeah.
We met Josh just as lockdown hit.
Yes.
And got to know
Like
got to
3
know him
weeks
over video
before.
games.
Yeah, we actually
Yeah,
did.
we play Call of Duty like every night. And
We
that's how we became friends.
We decided he was going to be in the band, and then it was like lockdown, so
Yeah.
we couldn't see each other. So,
Yeah.
So we had to make do.
And then Noah came as the package deal.
Yes,
Yeah.
as the brothers.
As my brother.
For anyone that's unfamiliar with you guys, how would you describe your sound?
We always struggle with
Oh,
it.
Yeah.
it's all over the place really.
It's like
it's a little bit indie,
it's like indie pop punk.
a little bit pop punk.
Alternative.
You know what? No, it's indie pop punk. There you go.
Indie pop.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
indie pop
Should we
punk.
we'll round it off.
We usually
We're
get
gonna commit.
indie pop punk with like commercial choruses, but it's just
Yeah.
indie pop punk.
And you were originally named The Time, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Until late last year. I remember seeing you under that name, like supporting New Hope Club.
Yes,
Yeah.
2019.
2019,
2019, and then we supported them in 2021 as well.
Oh yeah, I
so-
think it's probably like both of them.
Nice.
You changed your name towards the end of last year
Yeah.
to Soap.
Yes.
So how did that come about? Tell me the story.
We were basically on tour with Busted. We supported them on their UK arena tour last year, and James Bourne from Busted basically kept telling us how bad our name was, and he kept suggesting that we changed it, and I think he wore us down, really.
Yeah.
He kept asking, at first we were like, no, James, don't be silly, we've been called The Time for ages, we're not going to change our name.
It's been like 4 years, wasn't it?
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
like said it so much, and we were like, maybe he has a point, maybe he has a point. So
Well, I think we went to dinner, didn't we?
Yeah.
Like we
Yeah.
went out, and he was like,
I remember
the
he
name
sat
needs to
opposite me,
change.
and
Yeah,
the first
yeah,
thing
yeah.
he went was, yeah, your guy's name's rubbish.
Yeah, yeah.
something like that. He
yeah.
was nicer than that.
He was not.
No,
yeah.
but he was lovely.
And then we joked about it. We sat in backstage. I think it was like Nottingham, and we like wrote a list of names that it could be. And we loved Soap. Ryan left the room, and we were like, let's call it Soap as a joke. And we scribbled out on the set times the time and put Soap. And Ryan had walked back in, and basically the name was changed.
Yeah.
But he didn't know it yet.
Yeah, actually, yeah, fine.
but- yeah.
So you were peer pressured into changing your name.
Basically,
And
yeah.
then
We
you
were
were-
bullied.
It makes a lot more sense though. Like these guys are all from London, so calling ourselves
Yeah.
The Time.
Yeah.
Didn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, that's true. I guess that's
Yeah.
true.
I mean, I'm the only one that lives near it, so
Speaking.
it doesn't really make sense.
I want to chat about your most recent release, Funeral.
Yes.
Can you talk about the creation of that track?
We've had it for what, just over a year?
Yeah.
Yeah, about that, maybe.
And we played it on the Busted tour.
We wrote it for the Busted tour, actually.
Yes.
Wow.
We basically went, we need better songs. Let's try write a really good one. It's actually what we went into
Yeah.
to try and do.
We were like, let's
Um,
write our best song.
And we referenced like Five Sauce and
Katy
it was
Perry.
like and Katy Perry, and it was like the first song that came out, and we were like, okay, this is us now. And it was like I think it like led where we were going with the band as well, especially with like the rebrand last year, and like the music we've been putting out this year is like quite different. So like, if you listen to the stuff 2 years ago, I think that was the first song we wrote that was like, let's do more of this. And we held on to it for a while because we wanted to get it perfect, and I think went a million different versions, and then last month we were like, let's just put it out finally, and we finally got a version that we thought was worthy of release.
Amazing. And what's the reaction been like from people? Like
Really good
Quite
actually.
Really good,
Yeah,
really
because
good.
we've been playing it at like
For so
every
long.
show for
Yeah.
last year,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
people
yeah.
have been waiting on it, which is like crazy.
Yeah.
But no, it's been really positive, which is nice.
That's good.
Been good.
Now I absolutely have to ask you
Yes.
about your single, Get Out of My House.
Yes.
And the dance and everything, like I was at those dance gigs, everyone was loving that. Like, we have to talk about it. So, what is the story behind that? I know you posted something the other day saying it was like about the music video and like.
It came from a music video. It
Yeah.
was,
Yeah.
we just wanted to put out as much music as we could at the beginning of this year because it'd been quite slow with releases, and we wanted to do our own music video, but we have like not much money, so we were like, let's do the zero budget. Actually, the camera
Yeah,
that
the
the music
camera's
video is
over
filmed
there.
on is that little thing there.
Yeah.
And I think we just came up with the idea to do it in front of a green screen,
Yeah.
and then came up with the idea, it expanded to a dance,
Yeah.
and we literally freestyled this dance within like a minute, and we were like, this is great, this is hilarious, let's film it, and this is now the whole music video. And then we saw Chapel Roan, is that how you pronounce
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
scared.
You got it right.
Yeah.
There you go, nice. We saw her do the Hot to Go
Yeah.
dance, and we were like, this is genius, we should try this.
Yeah.
And yeah,
It was
and
so
now
funny
people
though,
love
'cause-
it.
I'd say it
Yeah,
was
people
quite
do
well.
love it.
Yeah, it was our biggest flop though.
It was.
Like it
We
was.
released 3 songs this year and they did pretty well. And we were like, this is good, like going in the right direction, but at least get out of my house and no one listened to it. And then we started playing on this tour and it's like now charted like our 5th most, or like 4th most trending song at the
Which is
moment,
fun.
which is great.
Yeah.
We've always loved it as well.
Yeah.
So we're glad that it's finally got its place in the world.
I mean, you've got a full package with it now. You've got a dance.
Exactly.
songs.
Yeah, I'm
exactly.
hoping people know the dance already tonight. That's what we're hoping.
I reckon
Yeah.
they will.
I don't think we need
I
to
think
teach
they will.
anybody.
Would you guys say that that's your favourite song to play live because it's quite like interactive with the audience, or is there another favourite?
That's
Mm.
definitely my top.
It's up
3.
there.
Yeah.
Probably
It's up
actually
there.
my favourite, I think.
Mm.
I just like the
I
I like the
also
dancey
think
little,
so.
the funky stuff about it. It's just like it's just fun.
I'm not too sure what my favourite is.
No, you know what? It is my favorite.
Yeah.
We're gonna commit. We're gonna commit.
Yeah, it's our favourite.
Yeah. No, definitely.
No, I think Modern Heartache might be mine.
There you go.
That's
Maybe.
fair.
It's up there. It's definitely
Yeah,
up
up
there.
Yeah, it's got to be one of the top.
Yeah.
100%.
As you said, you're supporting the Vamps on tour. Do you have a fun story or special memory from any of those shows that you can share with us?
Oh god.
I'm
Oh,
sure
we're
you've got a
always
few. Come
Let's
on.
think.
Horrible at
Let's
remembering
think.
me.
We're terrible with stories. We're
I-
really boring, and then we'll forget, and then we'll be in a dressing room later. And be like, oh, we should have said
Yeah,
that. we should have
yeah,
said
yeah.
that."
There was one night where I left my in-ears in the dressing room, but Noah and Cooper had already gone out and
Oh,
started
yeah.
the intro. So I had to leg it through the entire building.
And we were
back,
we went on stage to start, and the intro had started, and
and I just didn't come out.
it didn't come out. And I was like, no one told us, obviously, so we were just standing there like,
Yeah.
okay, this is awkward. Like, instead of like in front of like a couple thousand people.
Yeah.
And we have this thing called court, where we just take each other to court if
Yeah.
we do like bad things or like mess up. And so I took him to court on
Like
stage.
on stage.
Yeah.
But that that was fun.
And then that same night as well, you left your pass inside,
Yeah.
went out
Yeah.
the building and security wouldn't let you back in.
Yeah.
You're joking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so he didn't
So
have a
it
good
was a
day.
good day.
That was a good day.
Yeah.
Where was that? Where was that?
That was Leeds, yeah.
Great day.
Yeah.
It's all going wrong. And it all kicks off here in Bristol tonight. What does a typical day on tour look like for you?
The van. That's
We
definitely
wake
gonna be a
up,
moment.
we usually start in a van for
Yeah.
2-3 hours,
At
stop
least
at services.
Twice in that journey, Noah will ask about food.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
We'll get
oh,
hit,
yeah.
he'll ask about
About
food
food.
again.
Yeah.
We'll
I'm a
settle.
hungry boy.
Yeah.
I'm a hungry boy.
So,
Give me your food orders then. When you're at a service station, what are you going
Oh.
for?
oh, dude, I try to get a Leon if I can, because I know that if I don't get a Leon, I'm going to get like a McDonald's or a KFC.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get fat. I don't want to get
If
fat.
there's a Greg's,
So-
I'll go for that.
I mean, he's a big Greg's guy.
He
Either
is
a
always
Pokeball
Mhm.
or it's a very outrageous. It's very outrageous. However, when there's an M&S or something, sometimes there's been a baguette. And what I'll do is I'll get the baguette and then you know the prawn dippers with the prawn mayo.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I'll get that. I'll open up the baguette.
You won't cut it with a knife, it'll just like rip it.
Yeah, I'll just rip it
It's
apart.
quite
I'll get the
disgusting
prawn
to watch,
dippers,
actually.
put it in the mayo, spread the mayo on the thing, and put the prawns in, and then have it like a sandwich.
You did it on a train
Trust
once,
me,
got
yeah,
mayo
yeah.
over someone's all over someone's face.
Yeah, I did that
Oh, that's
this morning.
awful.
But
Oh, man.
I have to say it's quite nice.
Well, that
100%.
wasn't the answer either.
yeah.
It's interesting, so.
You should try it.
And do you have any pre-show rituals? Anything you do before you go on stage?
We're really
No,
boring.
we don't.
You don't have anything.
And we
make
need one.
Every
Do you
single-
We always,
do
we
you
always,
have any
we
ideas?
always joke about the fact that we don't, so maybe you could call that a pre-show ritual.
It's not.
But to be fair, I've been on stage and then I'll get videos afterwards of you guys screaming in the
Oh, you know
corner.
what?
What's going on?
It's
We
fun.
just scream at the side of stage because because we feel like no one can hear us, so we just go ah, ah! Like for no reason. As like
especially because
that's that might be a
no one goes out before, right?
Yeah.
And
Not
on the
part of the screaming guys.
Yes.
Maybe I just need to scream by myself.
Yeah, on the stage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so no one would go out on stage to start off like the intro, and then like people would like scream at Noah, so we'd just be starting to
We
say
just
that.
go scream, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that could be one, but we should come up with one.
You need one.
We-
Do you have any suggestions?
Yeah.
Do I have any suggestions?
Yeah.
Some sort of handshake or something. Do you
Can
want to be
try.
original?
We could.
Yeah, we do want
That's
to be
possible.
original.
I don't know.
You
We'll
guys
think of
did have a
something.
handshake.
We
It was
had a
really
we had a
lame.
senior
Oh my
handshake
God,
about
it's so
2 or 3
lame.
years ago. Forgot
What,
about
you
that.
so lame. You were just
Yeah.
jealous.
That's horrible.
You need something related to soap.
Mm.
You should get a different bar of soap every city you go to.
That's what actually
like
I
that.
quite like that.
I like
No,
that.
Quite good.
we should
Quite
buy a
good.
bar
Yeah,
of
yeah.
soap in every city,
Yeah.
and then sign
Yeah,
it,
for a
and then
massive
put
good.
the date on it or something, or where
Yeah,
we play.
yeah, yeah.
Like, well,
Like-
you know what? This is a great
Does it
idea.
have to be a different bar of soap?
No, you can buy the same bar of Dove, but just as long as it's.
No,
No, it should be
No,
different.
it should be
Should be
different.
different.
We just don't. We don't want like a huge
No, but
collection
we
of
can
like.
What
the
do we
same-
run out?
soap on them. Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
We
We
can
get
do
hand
something.
soap. Does that count?
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright.
Any
a bit
type
of
soap.
a-
As long
I'm
as
just
it
saying.
says soap
I
on
just
it.
don't want us to run out of soap. Like.
Go to karaoke songs. Go down the line.
Oh.
Little respect, Erasure.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I hate karaoke.
I've never
I
done
was gonna say
karaoke.
I'm really, really lame. I hate karaoke, but I have done. What's the Justin Bieber song? I'm not.
Love
Maybe.
yourself.
It
was Love Yourself.
maybe it was Love Yourself. I've done Love Yourself once. I need to do karaoke more clearly.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, you're musicians. You're meant to be
I
singing
know.
karaoke
This is,
bar.
yeah.
I've never done karaoke.
No, but what would be your karaoke song?
I want to dance with somebody.
There you go.
Yeah, tune.
Come on.
Oh,
There you go. That's a good answer.
karaoke in New Year. Like, I can't remember what I did. The only one I can remember was from one way before that, and it was just Mr. Brightside.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
good
yeah,
enough.
yeah.
That's an easy one.
Yeah.
Sure. Karaoke sucks though.
How about a party
Yes.
trick? Have you got
Party
any interesting party tricks?
You actually don't. It's really.
I don't
I'm
either.
really sorry.
No, yeah, sorry, we're just not that cool.
We're actually really boring.
Yeah,
It's
we
really
are
sad.
quite. Yeah. Party trick? No.
You're the kind of guy that would, like, strikes me as someone that can do something weird.
You know what, I'm going to try and learn to juggle the drumsticks, and that will be my party trick.
Yeah.
So you're gonna take every
No,
party
no,
you
no.
go to.
No, just
Well, I
jogging
could
in
do
general.
this.
And what can we expect from Soap for the rest of the year, or even for the next kind of the near future?
The only thing we can say for sure is new music.
Yes.
Yes,
We're
yeah.
planning on getting loads of songs out.
As
next
much as
year.
we can out
Yeah.
at the beginning of next year. I think straight after this tour, we're gonna get back in the studio and just like record as much as we can and write as much as we can. And yeah.
Thank you so much for joining me today. It was
Oh,
great
thank you
chatting
very
to you,
much.
Oh, no,
and
thank
good luck
you.
for your tour. I'm excited
Thank
to see
you.
you guys play.
Thank you.